Alrighty, well, welcome everybody. My name is Brady Rainville, and I am so glad that you are joining us here for this presentation. This will involve hearing from campuses among our NSC, the National Student Exchange program, who fill into this wilderness and adventure category. And so while not all of our wilderness and adventure campuses are going to be featured today, you will receive a highlight of the ones that we offer, and you will hear briefly from each campus, and then we will enter breakout sessions in which you will be able to connect directly with a coordinator at a specific campus and ask them questions and learn more about the offerings that they have. So at this time, I'm going to pass it over to David Holliday, who is going to give a brief overview of NSC via a video.
Great. Thanks so much, Brady. My name is David Holliday. I work for the National Student Exchange. I'm also the NSC coordinator at the University of Minnesota Twin Cities. National Student Exchange has been around since 1968, when we had 3 campuses in the US that decided to start exchanging students. We've grown to, in the 55 years since, to about 175 campuses that students can go to on exchange. Our exchange destinations are across the United States. 49 of the 50 states are represented in the consortium. We also have NSE campuses in Guam, Puerto Rico, and the US Virgin Islands. And then we have a dozen campuses in Canada. So lots of great collegiate study away opportunities across much of North America. We have a quick video here that is going to show you some of the highlights and reasons that students participate in NSE. Thanks. If you want to go on to the next slide.
All right, that's me. Thanks, David and Brady, for that introduction. My name is Amber Greening. I am the NSC coordinator for Idaho State University. Idaho State University is located on the traditional territory of the Shoshone-Bannock tribes in the southeastern corner of Idaho, kind of at the heart of an outdoor lover's paradise in Pocatello, Idaho. So for those of you that have a specific major program that's associated with the outdoors, such as environmental science or biology, we offer classes in that. In particular, I wanted to highlight our outdoor education program, which I know a lot of our partner campuses will offer that as well. So if you come to ISU, you can complete some of those courses, such as winter and wilderness survival skills, avalanche and winter sports safety, river safety and swiftwater rescue, and advanced rock climbing, and so much more. And a lot of those you're able to take those classes here in Pocatello and the surrounding areas, or even traveling to some of the national parks and landscapes that we have nearby. You also might be able to apply those skills in facilitating or leading some group trips through our Outdoor Adventure Center. Now, for those of you in geosciences, we do offer here in our geology program, we do facilitate and host a geology field camp. That one takes place in the Lost River Mountain Range, about 2 hours from here in Mackay, Idaho, and happens every May through June for about 6 weeks. That field camp is open to non-ISU students and through NSE. So if you want to come through the spring, take classes here at ISU and then use that to segue into your geology field camp, they'll be more than happy to welcome you. It's a great opportunity to go and hike the tallest mountain in Idaho and enjoy some of the landscapes just near Pocatello. But even if you don't have a major that's geared towards the outdoors, if you're studying computer science or history, then come to Pocatello, take one of our physical education activity courses. They're 1-credit courses led by our Outdoor Adventure Center. You can go backpacking in Yellowstone over Labor Day weekend in the fall, go fly fishing on the Snake River, mountain biking, canoeing, kayaking, rock climbing, you name it, we have it, even Dutch oven cooking. If you want to know how to cook great meals while you're out camping, you can do that and enjoy just some of the natural landscapes that we have here in southeastern Idaho. And if you have any additional questions, be sure to ask me in my breakout session after this.
Okay, unfortunately, Miranda was not able to make it today, but I'm going to present on their slides. If you're looking for a unique exchange experience and a once-in-a-lifetime adventure, the University of Alaska Southeast is the place for you. Next slide, please. Located on the ancestral homelands of the Occoquan Tlingit people and the now free-spirited state capital Juneau, UAS is the perfect base for a journey into the gorgeous Alaskan wilderness. UAS offers small classroom sizes, personal attention, field experience, and awe-inspiring environments, and a wealth of on-campus job and research opportunities, and a chance to spread your wings. UAS has 2 wilderness-related special programs. The first is the Outdoor Studies and Leadership Certificate Program. It's a 9-month humanities program that offers students the opportunity to better understand their relation to the natural world and to develop skills and characteristics that are essential to success as an individual, group member, or leader in outdoor adventure settings. The program incorporates risk management, leadership, and outdoor activity skills, and academic work. ODS courses are short-term and intense, often occurring on weekends and evenings that include rock climbing, sea kayaking, glacier travel, mountaineering, backcountry travel, and more. The program culminates with a 2 to 3 week expedition. Exchange students can take most of the outdoor studies courses without completing the certificate. Additionally, UAS also offers a scientific dive semester. Students learn about topics ranging from basic dive skills to underwater rescue procedures to marine data collection, while becoming familiar with local fish and invertebrate species, collecting and collaborating on research projects. Additionally, students will learn basic small boat handling and engine maintenance techniques critical to underwater field work. Students can expect to log between 25 and 50 dives. Next slide, please. UAS hosts exchange students from all over the world. Many choose to come here for the marine biology and environmental science courses, but everyone chooses UAS for the access to the outdoors. UAS is ideally located on the shores of Auk Lake, within a mile of the Menhendel Glacier and the Tongass National Forest. In the opposite direction is the coastline of the Pacific's Inside Passage and snow-capped mountains of Glacier Bay. The advantage of UAS is a spectacular environmental laboratory, a rich native culture, and an intimate learning community. Thanks so much.
Hello, my name is JC Carter. I am representing Southern Utah University. SUU is located on the traditional Paiute tribes here in the southern part of Utah. We're about 2.5 hours from Las Vegas and about 3 hours from Salt Lake. We're sitting at a really good location. And SUU is the perfect place for anyone who loves adventure because we're nicknamed the University of the Parks because we have nearly 20 national parks, monuments, and recreation areas within just a 5-hour drive from campus. We also have a very well-established outdoor center here on campus that hosts 50 free adventure trips per year, and any student can go on these trips no matter what your major is. These trips vary in what they are. We have things like hiking, mountain biking, cross-country skiing, rafting, and even scuba diving. We offer a program called Semester in the Parks, where students can spend the entire semester studying a variety of subjects in Bryce Canyon and the surrounding areas. And we also have an 850-acre farm here on campus and about 2,000 acres up on the mountain for lots of space to study and get out in nature. So Southern Utah is the perfect place to find your wilderness adventure.
Heidi?
I don't see Heidi here, so Heidi may not have been able to make it. I'll talk quickly just through these slides, I guess. University of Colorado is based in Colorado Springs. The campus size is about 12,000 students, mostly undergraduates. The campus is approximately an hour south of Denver, has beautiful views of the mountains and the Garden of the Gods. They have amazing UCCS-led outdoor trips, including camping and hiking and skiing trips available on the website below. Campus highlight, they really focus on entrepreneurship. They have a great entrepreneurship courses that are offered as electives, involving river rafting, hiking, golf, horseback riding, mountain biking, fishing, skiing, snowboarding, hot air ballooning. Colorado Springs is home to more than 20 national and international sports organizations. It's also the headquarters of the U.S. Olympic Training Center. And you'll see the Garden of the Gods shown in the photo to the right. UCCS offers amazing trips at amazing prices. They usually provide transportation. Some of the recent trips that NSE students went on: Monarch Ski and Soak, backpacking, skydiving, paddleboarding, Mount Elbert hike, snowboarding, sandboarding at the Great Sand Dunes, mountain biking, hot springs, and more. UCCS students ski in Breckenridge. The picture out the dining hall there that looks out on the beautiful mountains. They have wonderful hospitality, fabulous academics, and amazing outdoors. There's an email address there on the screen for Heidi Wardell to get a full list of outdoor trips NSE students are doing this spring.
Hello, students. What a great time it is to be studying away and taking advantage of being able to travel and explore new places. It is such an honor for us here at the University of Wyoming, Education Abroad, to be able to host students from around the country. There's one thing that we've learned about NSE, it's that students are drawn to Wyoming because it is unique. Aside from the cowboy culture and small town feel, Wyoming is a great place for students looking to spend time in the great outdoors. We're located 2 hours north of Denver in southeastern Wyoming. Our town, Laramie, is home to about 30,000 people and our campus to over 12,000 students. We offer over 200 academic programs. For those looking to venture away and see nature, our state is home to Yellowstone National Park, Devil's Tower, and more. Outdoor Magazine has recognized us as a top outdoor school, and we cater both to experienced outdoors people and true beginners. Our campus rec center offers gear rentals, plus courses and excursions in avalanche skills, backcountry cooking, horsemanship, scuba diving, and more. Laramie is situated between two major mountain ranges that you can access in minutes for skiing, rock climbing, and other outdoor pursuits. Highlights of our school include the Outdoor Rec Management major and the Outdoor Leadership minor, Rocky Mountain Living, and sunshine nearly every single day. We accept priority placements for both home and host pay. If you're seeking adventure in a unique setting, join us in our breakout room to learn more about the University of Wyoming, home of the cowboys and cowgirls. Thank you.
Hi, folks. This is Andrea Stevens. I direct a program at the University of Montana called the Wilderness and Civilization Program. I do want to just first explain two things. One, I've spent my career working in different field programs, and I would say that if you're a student listening to these presentations, you're going to have an amazing time regardless of which one you choose. But I am going to try to convince you to come to Montana regardless of that. University of Montana is located, oh, sorry, next slide. I'm working on my own slides. University of Montana is located at the star, the red star over on the west side of the state in the mountainous areas. And because this is a wilderness and sort of adventure NSE session, I will just point out that Missoula is surrounded by all the red circles are wilderness areas, designated wilderness areas in the state of Montana. The green in the north is Glacier Park. The green in the south is Yellowstone National Park. And then all the purple long squiggly lines are wild and scenic rivers. And so it's important for me to just let you know that if you come to the University of Montana, you're surrounded by wilderness, and that's what my program focuses on. Next slide, please. And I will also just point out that we take home and host pay. So if that's of importance to you. The program that I direct, the Wilderness and Civilization program at UM, we're a competitive program, so we accept 25 students every year. And so if you're interested, come talk to me in the breakout session, and we would want you to get started thinking about applying, because once we're full, we're full. So the program itself it's a unique program that's done in a single semester. And in that one semester, we spend about 30 days in the field. That includes 10 days in the Bob Marshall Wilderness, 4 days on a flatwater river trip, and then lots of other 1 to 3 day trips all around Western Montana. We don't have any academic prerequisites that we require, and we certainly don't require any outdoor experience. So we've got a great diverse group of people, some of whom have spent lots of time outdoors and some of whom have never backpacked before. Next slide, please. The program itself is an interdisciplinary one, so it's pretty unusual. We focus on helping you develop your own sense of a wilderness ethic and a land ethic. And we hope that you develop a sense of community and think about how the wilderness could be a home for you. So all of our courses focus on that topic, and they include things like art and literature and conservation ecology and wilderness ethics. Okay, next slide, please. Our application deadline is April 1st, and click on that QR code if you want to know more. And please do think about getting into the breakout session and just asking questions or write me. And I don't want to hog all the time, but I will say that University of Montana has an enormous amount of other things available for you in terms of outdoor programs and outdoor trips and adventures. And so even if you don't come here for wilderness and civ, you should definitely consider coming to UM for the lots of other programs that we offer. Okay, thanks.
Hi, everyone. I'm Miranda Knudsen from Weber State University. We are located in beautiful Ogden, Utah, just about 30 to 40 minutes north of Salt Lake City, other side of the state from Southern Utah University, and just a couple hours south of Idaho State in Pocatello. So we host about 30,000 students, granted about 12,000 of them are high school students. So there's really only like 13,000-ish students that are actually on campus, but we count them all anyways. We are very dedicated to the environment. We have a goal to be carbon neutral by 2050. And we are down 10 years from that goal. We are now going to be carbon neutral by 2040. We really just want to help our environment. So that was one of our goals. I wanted to put that in there. But what is Weber State and Utah really known for? The greatest snow on earth. And that's what you all came here for. So some of our highlights of Weber State University, we have 120 clubs and organizations, a 21-to-1 student to faculty ratio. We really want you to get that one-on-one interaction with your professors, and 225 degree programs for you to choose from. So we've got like energy engineering, which is focused on sustainability and efficient/renewable energy, automotive technology, where our students work with Toyota, GM, Chrysler, all of those other groups. Electrical engineering, where our students have gone on to work for NASA, Northrop Grumman or Thiokol, the U.S. Air Force, Boeing, U.S. Department of Defense, and so much more. But we're really known for our health profession, specifically our nursing program, which is the #2 in Utah with amazing clinical opportunities because we have a hospital next door. But you guys want to know more about our adventure. So we do have an outdoor and community recreation education degree that students can participate in. You learn travel and tourism, fundamentals of outdoor recreation, production, entrepreneurship. You can read all of that. But so much to do in that program. And on top of that, Utah has 14 ski resorts, and 12 of which are within an hour and a half of Weber State University. We have 50 million acres of public land, 5 national parks, 43 state parks, numerous hiking, biking trails near Weber State. Like, we are just chock full of adventure here in Utah. So next, please. And then we do have a wonderful outdoor program as well. We have 30% off discounted rentals for students, and anything that you can think of adventure-wise, they've got it. Custom guided adventures, training and certifications, the Ski Mester program, where if you live in our Residence Hall 1, you can get a free season pass to Powder Mountain Ski Resort. There's spring break, fall break trips, indoor and outdoor rock climbing and rappelling, ice climbing, kayak roll, backcountry skiing, rafting. We in our office actually host a camping trip through this outdoor program for all exchange students. So if you come to us, then free camping trip. But there's so much more this program has to offer. If you want to know more, come see me in the breakout room. Thank you.
Hey, everybody, I'm Emily Mason with Montana State University. We are located in Bozeman, Montana and Southwest Montana. Our student population is just shy of 15,000 students, and we have about 2,000 graduate students. We're on this semester system, and we offer 250 major and degree options. And Bozeman itself is about 50,000 people and growing. We have 2 ski resorts that are within an hour away. Bridger Bowl is about 30 minutes away, and Big Sky is about an hour away. And both we offer free bus rides up to both mountains. Yellowstone National Park is about an hour and a half away. Glacier National Park is about 6 hours. Grand Teton is about 4 hours away. We have lots of state parks kind of all around. There's fishing and kayaking and rafting, hiking, biking, climbing, you name it, we have it. There's also a thriving music scene and a great downtown, cute little Main Street. We have Shakespeare in the parks and the Christmas stroll, depending on what time you're here, the Sweet Pea Festival. Next slide, please. And like I said, Bridger Bowl is about 30 minutes away. Students love to come here and ski in the spring semester, and the fall semester, they love to go camping and backpacking. Next slide. And here's just another beautiful view of nearby outdoors. Next slide. And our famous bison in Yellowstone National Park are always fun to go see. And next slide. And here are just various pictures of what people love to do around Bozeman. Old Faithful, going to the mountains, the rodeos. We have all sorts of different activities here. Next slide. And for majors, we get students who come on exchange here and majoring in all sorts of different things: engineering, business, ag, environmental science. We do have one of the few snow science programs in the country. Paleontology is a popular major. Museum of the Rockies that has lots of dinosaur fossils. Next slide. And lots of different clubs and programs. We have an outdoor rec center like all the other schools that provide trips and gear and resources for going outdoors. And next slide. And then you can get around by the bus, by bike. We have a free bus system and a great trail system that gets you from the mountains to town and from town to the mountains. And you can even bring your horse here and board it. Next slide. And that's it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to see me in the breakout room, or you can always look me up on the montana.edu website. Thanks.
Alrighty, well, thank you so much for listening to all of our speakers. And at this time, what we will do is we will move to the breakout rooms, which you will be able to do by interest. And then if you have any general questions for NSC, you can stay in the main room. And in addition, I don't have it on my screen, but there is a general drop-in advising session. Can someone remind me when that is? Because I think it's is that David, do you have
Yeah,
that?
it's tomorrow evening, 5 p.m. Central. It is one, you can actually register for it back on the main virtual fair page.
Perfect. Yeah. So if someone could go ahead and open up the breakout rooms, that'd be great.
Breakout rooms should be live. Are they not appearing on the screen?
Not that I see.
Okay. I may have screwed up the setup again. Let me close them. Okay, I gotta recreate them real quick. It'll just take 1 second. Talk amongst yourselves. We do have a representative here from University of Colorado, Colorado Springs. Margie will be in the breakout room for that campus.
Does anybody have any general questions related to NSC that they would like to ask to the whole group while we wait?
Okay, we're very close here. Apologies again. Open all rooms.
There we go.
So feel free to move yourselves into the rooms of interest, including coordinators. Please go into your room. If you have trouble moving yourself, let us know and I can assign you.